And they're off in the cinema. And a picture-perfect beginning. Encanto and Freedom's Not Free are the first two out. Artislas has plenty of early speed. He's taken a hold of in third. Just in behind them, Game Warrior is under a stranglehold and shuffled back to last. Bodhisattva and Mythical Reel are just in front of him. Around the first turn, and the lead belongs to Encanto. Has it by 3/4 of a length. Freedom's Not Free is in second. Artislas Orange Cap at the rail. And Bodhisattva is fourth, just 2 lengths off the pace. Mythical Reel is in between those two, and another 2 to Game Warrior. They're heading toward the half-mile pole. It's Encanto, the leader, pressed by Freedom's Not Free, who wants to get after him now. Another length and a half, Bodhisattva and Artislas sharing third. Mythical Reel is in between those two, just 3 lengths off the lead. Another couple back to Game Warrior. Encanto set down. Freedom's Not Free within ahead of him second. Still hasn't been asked to run. Artislas, Game Warrior circling up 4 wide on the outside of Bodhisattva and Mythical Reel there at the top of the stretch. Freedom's Not Free right up to Encanto. They're head in head, and Game Warrior continues to finish with interest. Artislas, Bodhisattva, Freedom's Not Free takes the lead close to home, and Freedom's Not Free, confidently handled throughout by Antonio Fresu to win the cinema. Bodhisattva was a very good second. Battle for third between Game Warrior and Encanto. The winner's circle, Freedom's Not Free. 3-year-old dark bay or brown colt by Omaha Beach out of Wonderful Adventure. Owned by Blinkers On Racing Stable, Corbett, Wagner et al. The winning trainer is Mark Glatt and the jockey Antonio Fresu. Freedom's Not Free was bred in Kentucky by Cove Springs LLC. The running time 1 minute 34.74 seconds. The trophy presentation for the Cinema Stakes is made by former jockey Brice Blanc, who is a racing official and won the 1999 Cinema Stakes on Fighting Falcon for the late trainer Dave Hoffmans.
Here with the winning connections, owner Scott Sherwood of the number 6 Freedom's Not Free for the Cinema Stakes. What an impressive performance. You bought this horse at the sale for a pretty penny. Expectations were to be a good horse, and he's kind of exceeded those, yes?
Yeah, you know, when we were a little disappointed there in the beginning, the first couple of races, and then there was a few little, excuses and so forth, and then we got that cleaned up and then put him on turf, and he found his calling.
Yeah, it seems like the Omaha Beaches have really flourished on the turf as of late.
Obviously the pedigree says turf, but a lot of the early good ones were dirt, and we kind of thought he had a chance to be a dirt horse, but we're happy that he's what he is.
I heard you asking Antonio Fresu if he thinks he could go longer. Is that kind of in the plans for the future?
Yeah, you think about the Del Mar Derby and things like that, and Mark thinks he can go a little bit farther, and he's one of the reasons we bought him in the sale is he's got a massive stride, so he covers a lot of ground and he just does what he needs to do. So, and you saw him gallop out there, so I think a little more distance is in the wheelhouse.
Well, congratulations, and we're so happy that we have you here at Anita Park with the winner in the winner's circle.
Thank you very much.
Owner Scott Sherwood with the number 6 Freedom's Not Free, winner of the Cinema Stakes.